Oh, tubers. Where do I start? Well, I thought I'd repaint my rack on the truck. And since I had green house paint like the house, I'd just slap a little green paint on it. Except it rained partway through the job, and as you can see, the paint just washed off in spots. It's bubbling up here in others. This is going to require a complete sand to make it right. And since the plywood is actually rotten here, and I mean no good rotten, I'm actually cutting out this plywood is so rotten though that it's just punky. I was going to try to save it, but I was even smart enough to get my foot out of the way. Alright, that was just so I can free up the easier access to the screws. Okay, so, whoa, that's hot. Did I get my screwdriver? Where's my screwdriver? Sometimes you need a little extra wiggle room for your blade to fly in and out. All right. See, I'm trying not to cut the clamps that hold the wooden inserts in, so now this one is going to be a little bit difficult because I don't want to cut the strap. There's just no way you're going to be able to get the heads of these screws freed up enough to allow you to take them out. It's just not going to be possible. So instead of trying to unscrew them, I'm just cutting them off to free up the plywood. Okay, I've decided I'm going to try to be lazy and see if I can't just cut this free without pulling the horns off. I'm not even sure if that's possible without damaging them, but I'm going to try. I'm gonna try. Let's see. I've actually got to come at this from the outside because I didn't cut this close enough for this short blade. Ah! But now the horns themselves might get in the way. Now this whole front edge, if I'm not mistaken, is all glued down. Because I was trying to keep the rain out of the Maybe we can break it off. Like I said, this stuff is so punky rotten. It's been more airfoil for years than a actual solid support. I'm just getting lazy. Might make it. See what we can do about that. Like I said, real plywood would not just fall apart like this. Let's see if we can cut it from the other side. right. That is the rack top removed. I'm back. What the fuck? I'm back. Even Dusty knows it. Shut up. All right. If you saw it earlier in this video, I made the mistake of trying... Dusty! Please! I made the mistake of... Hey, do you want to go in the house? Nobody likes a barking dog. Stop it. I'll be back. Okay, let's try it again. The dog's a little closer, but you saw the rack. It's just too ugly. So I've cut that green plywood off because it was rotten. And I'm actually going back to the original forest green Rust-Oleum color. And a quart will do it. I'm painting everything on the inside right now. And then I will stand up and paint everything on the outside. But right now I'm just doing the bottoms and around the post. And after it's painted, I will get a new piece of plywood to screw onto the top. Because for this rack, when you go about 45, 50 without that plywood screwed on the top, the front just vibrates and hums. And it's very distracting, to say the least. So you put in screw a piece of plywood to the top of the rack, acts just like an airfoil, and you're good to go. Now in these areas you can either brush first or roll first. It really doesn't matter. You're just trying to cover some ground and then see what the hell you missed. And this is only going to be a one coat paint job. That's all I ever do on this thing is a one coat paint job. And I truthfully think this will be the last time I ever do this, because as old as I am, it needs it about every, I don't know, 7 years? 5, 7, no, about 7 years. If I'm still driving in another 7 years, the world's got more problems than a rotten rack. But you have to take a brush after you've rolled and go in and get the spots that the roller missed, of course. And you know, I really have some blind spots here where I can't exactly see what's going on because of the light. It just makes it in black shadow. But the nice thing about this green is you can just touch up anything you want anytime in the future. And all I did was just take one of those wire wheels and give it the once over. And basically, the paint just peeled away. Okay, that's going to leave a green spot on the back of my head. I can tell you right now. I'm really doing my best to overpaint this a little bit to make sure I hide all of that nasty green. I mean, it looks good on the house, but that color does not look good on the rack. Okay, it's that simple. Now this bar here is going to be completely shown, so I don't want to see any of that green. I want it all to be the old forest green. This is the original color of the rack. It's always been this color. I don't know what I was thinking changing. I don't know, maybe I just thought different color rack would make things different. But that was foolish. Ow. I keep bumping into this corner. Well, I'm just painting the bugs in now. Yeah. Let me reposition you guys and I'll finish up. Okay, at this point, I'm just rolling around the top edge, really. All the hard parts are done. I'm just giving everything else a quick coat of green to make sure that it's all the same color. Well, I just finished. Dusty, come on, please. Let me make this video. Come on, please stop this. Huh? She don't like the camera. Be good, come on. Oh, you good. Just be quiet. Easy. All right, I finished the rack. And as you can see, it's got a complete paint job. I put a brand new piece of plywood on the top. And, hell, the horns are even washed up. It's ready to go.